Christ, the light of the world. Just in time to get back up there, because we've moved our all ages learning time to this time in the service. And so I would invite all of the children to come forward as we have a little conversation together. We're going to be here way down at the bottom. I know I'm even going to sit right here. Because, yeah, you can just stay where you were, basically. So, I'm going to come with... Yeah, in a weird way, these are called plates. They're called offering plates, but you're just objectively right that they're bowls. So, we'll call them offering bowls from now on. Today is a little bit of a different service than usual. You can see that there are some things that look a little different around us. What do we have up here? Lots of candles, right? Lots of candles. And are they all the same?
No, because one of them is one of them more orange,
We have the difference between someone who wants to speak generally and someone who cares very much about specificity. So yeah, we have all different colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And when you came in, you got some sticky notes that look like this. Are they the same colors or different? Are they the same as those ones or different? Yeah. And what is this a picture of anyway? What does it look like? Ah, you're right. It is a picture of the thing on the board. It looks sort of like a table, and then like kind of like a hand, or like sort of flaming fingers or something like that, right? Really big fingers, like huge fingers. Yeah, and they all have different colors. It's the logo for the Mission and Service Fund. Have you ever heard of the Mission and Service Fund before? Not really, right? Like usually you all are downstairs when we're doing our Mission and Service Minute for Mission. But today we're going to have a whole service dedicated to the Mission and Service Fund, and you're going to help us out with it. It's going to be great. There's going to be some candles to light, and everyone when they walked in got a little piece of paper in each of these colors.
But we all have the same color.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that, is there one you particularly want to light there?
Yeah.
Which one? Okay, I'll try to keep that in mind. I'll write it down as soon as I get back there. Yeah. So, during the service, you're going to take these offering bowls, and when it's time for us to light the red candle, one of you is going to come up, light the red candle, and the rest are going to go collect everyone's red papers. And over the course of the service, this is going to look a lot more like that than it does right now. So right now, it's just kind of outline, isn't it? So with that, I'll send you back to your seats for now.
Me and I have a good boy.
And it is time for us to light our red candle. The red is a vibrant color to represent our striving for peace and justice in the world. As this candle shines this morning, maybe think of all those people who are hurting and those who are innocent victims of war. Through gifts to our Mission and Service Fund, we help to make the world a more just place where human rights are respected. As we light our red candle, you are invited to write a one-word or one-sentence prayer for peace or justice on your red note. And after about 20 seconds or so, the kids are going to go around and collect your red notes and place them on the red finger on our poster. And so let's take a couple of moments to do some writing. As they finish putting up all of our red prayers on the poster, let us pray. God who was and is to come, we testify that you alone are worthy of our praise. You are the one who created the world, and you are the one who sustains it. and not just the world, but each of our individual lives. And so we thank you for the gift of life, and we ask that as we worship you this morning, we might be empowered to recognize Jesus as our worthy King and submit our whole selves to his way of love. Amen. Now get ready to light our orange candle. And we are reminded that it was the early orange light that shone on that first Easter day, revealing the empty tomb and resurrection life. Orange also represents the life of our church. Now, we are thankful for hymn books and scriptures, for students and teachers, for lay people and ministers who use their God-given gifts to bring life to the church. Through gifts to our mission and service fund, congregations and other ministries continue to spread resurrection life in our world. As we light our orange candle, I invite you to write a one-word or one-sentence prayer for the life of the church on your orange note. And then our kids will come around and collect them. And in this circumstance, maybe I'll invite Zoe and Emmett to jointly come up to light our orange candle as we collect the rest of our notes and place them on our poster. Now get ready to light our yellow candle. The yellow reminds us of hope. The hope that comes with the rising of the sun and the dawning of a new day. The hope of flowers in the spring that promise new life. Now may this color be a reminder for us of the community ministries here in Canada that help to brighten the lives of others. Through gifts to our mission and service fund, we reach out to those moving through homelessness, to refugees, and to those suffering from addictions, to new Canadians, to teens in crisis, and to many others who need the hope of a new beginning. As we light our yellow candle, you are invited to write a one-word or one-sentence prayer of hope for others or for yourself on your yellow note, which the kids will collect and place on our poster. In the beginning of the world, God looked over creation and called it good. When we walk through a bright green forest, we experience that goodness. When we see shoots poking out of the ground, starting the process of becoming the food we eat, we experience that goodness. Through gifts to our mission and service fund, we support programs that promote food security and environmental sustainability. Programs that remind us to walk in a good way with one another and with the earth. As we light our green candle, you are invited to write a one-word or one-sentence prayer of thanks for the goodness of the earth on your green note. Our children will collect those and place them on our poster as Eric comes forward to light our green candle. Now get ready to light our blue candle. If you look at the world from space, it looks kind of like a blue marble. And so this blue candle today represents our connectedness to everyone on the earth. On the one hand, that feels huge. But from the perspective of the universe, we are together in this one little speck. And we all have a need for God's grace. Through gifts to our mission and service fund, we support overseas programs and missionaries who are proclaiming the truth of God's grace in their words and actions. As we light this blue candle, you are invited to write a one-word or one-sentence prayer of thanks for the work of God's grace in your life, or for the work of God's grace in the lives of missionaries throughout the world. Our kids will then collect our blue sheets as Matt comes up to light our blue candle. Amen. Now get ready to light our purple candle. In the mission and service logo, purple serves as the base of our 5 floating fingers. In the same way, our faith serves as the foundation of all we do in our lives. By faith, we respond to God's call to feed the hungry and clothe the naked. By faith, we strive to care for the afflicted and offer hope to a hurting world. By faith, we recognize that Christ is King, and we seek to live out his call on our lives. The Mission and Service Fund helps us to live out our faith and to put our prayer for God's kingdom to come on earth as it is in heaven into action. As we light this purple candle, you are invited to write a one-word or one-sentence prayer for faith to increase in your life or in the life of someone that you love. I will invite Jake to come light our purple candle and for the remaining children to collect the papers with the prayers on them and add them to our poster. So as you go from this place, may you see the face of Christ in everyone you meet, and may everyone you meet see the face of Christ in you. Amen.